Hi everyone! The app that our presentation has been built around is called Trello, and it is in our opinion by far one of the most useful, user-friendly, and fun apps available for the purpose of time management. Trello is an app that allows you to create various different boards for various different tasks. A Trello board is basically a list of lists filled with cards and used by you alone or you as a group member. That's not all though. Trello has everything you need to organize projects of any size. How does Trello work, you may be asking? When you open a card, which is basically a new task or project, you can add comments, upload file attachments that go with the project, create checklists, add labels, add due dates, and so much more. This application is great for teamwork because you can invite as many people to your board or your project page as you need, and all for free. You drag and drop people to cards and to divvy up tasks. Everyone sees the same board as you do, and they all see the whole picture at once. This app also allows for you to start a discussion with comments and attachments. You can add a quick note or a detailed Markdown-enabled chat box. You can also mention group members' names in a comment, and they'll get notified that you commented. Kind of like what we do on Facebook. This app allows for us to add files by uploading them from a computer, Google Drive, Dropbox, or OneDrive. You can also use many emojis that are provided. With checklists and due dates, you won't miss any important upcoming tasks, due dates, or items that you have to submit. Everything is in a nice calendar view inside of Trello, where you can visually see everything that you have that's coming up. Trello also works in real time. When somebody moves a card, it moves on your board instantly, no matter what device you're using. Whenever something important happens, you know instantly via a notification. You'll get notifications wherever you are, and you can keep your tab open all day and never have to refresh it. Trello opens and loads at the speed of light. Well, almost. Trello is also easily accessible and works wherever you are. There is a Trello app for nearly any device, such as iPhones, iPads, Android phones, tablets, watches, and Kindle Fires. Trello also works on the web at any screen size, so on any computer. Trello keeps all of work private and secure. You have full control over who sees your boards and over who you add into your group to view and share your information with. You guide your own work and your own learning. Trello improves productivity because it allows us to visually determine how much work we have done and how much we still need to get done. When working in a group, it also allows us to see how much work our peers are putting in and pushes us to keep up and be a valuable contribution to that group. Trello also keeps us organized and ensures that all tasks are checked off when completed so that you can keep on track of your productivity and also create a timeline for getting all of the remaining tasks done. Along with this, we are also able to set alarms and notifications that remind us as frequently as we need of due dates. Trello can help us master the art of using our time wisely. By keeping track of all the tasks that you need to get done and using the timestamps to see how long each task takes, Trello can help us determine how much time we need for each task and therefore make the most use of our time. Trello also helps us to remember due dates and to organize ourselves so that all tasks are completed by their designated date. Let me give you an example of how Trello can work. Debbie has 3 group projects due next week. 2 due on Tuesday and 1 due on Wednesday. Sound familiar? She uses Trello to create 3 separate cards, one for each of the projects. She adds all of her group members to each of her cards and creates a checklist to designate tasks. As her and her group members work through the projects, they can check things off of the list and view each other's work and contributions. They can use the chat to provide feedback and help each other in areas that they're struggling. They are also able to upload resources that they find and other important information. Most importantly, they can also keep their eye on Carl and see if he is contributing enough to the group, as he can sometimes be a slacker. Trello reminds the group of how much time they have left until they need to submit and sends them alerts so that no due dates are missed. I used the tool for the first time when trying to keep track of all the assignments due for each online class. I created a card for each class, and in the card I added all of the assignments due throughout the semester. I added due dates and checklists for each one so that I was sure not to miss anything that needed to get done in the 9 weeks. It worked like a charm, and I managed to stay afloat. I used this app to ensure that I did not feel as overwhelmed as I did in the previous semester. I researched for a while and finally came upon this tool, and it seemed like it had all of the features that I needed to keep me on track before I felt myself drowning in work again. The intervention worked, and I avoided the panic of assignment deadlines that always seemed to creep up on me. This app can be used in the classroom in many ways. Students can use it to keep track of their homework. They can use it to organize ideas and create checklists when working on projects. They can use it as a way of working on group assignments without actually having to meet with the group members each time, and use it to give and receive feedback from their teacher and peers, and much, much more. As teachers using this app in a classroom with our students, we must keep best practices in mind. Make sure that when you are using Trello, you are doing so with a purpose in mind. Don't just ask students to use the app to take up extra class time. Encourage them to use it throughout the day to track their work and to stay on top of tasks. Make sure you become an expert at using Trello first. Our students will benefit most from it when they know how to use it properly. That means we need to teach our students how to use it effectively, and to do so, we must know how to use it first. So become an expert. Finally, use Trello as a reinforcement to your classroom teaching and to supplement what you are already doing with your students. Trello can be great for students to use when remembering what the lesson was and the content discussed, but it should not be used as the teacher itself. Trello is an amazing tool that, if used correctly, can make working actually fun. Yes, I said it. Fun!